Buongiorno, this is Katrina Valente here and I'm live from Dubai. So who's out there on a Friday? How is everyone? In Dubai, this is our weekend, but it's not much of a weekend because we're all still inside. So yeah. Oh, wait a minute, I need to see the messages. Comments, no. Where is it gonna come up? I get, no, not that. No. Can't remember how to do the comments. I can see there's 8 of you joined me. There it is. Hi Gunheld, hello, nice to see you all the way from Norway. It's a beautiful day here in Dubai and all I can do is look at it through my window. Although I did go for a sneaky little walk around the car park this morning for an hour. That was fun. How are we all doing? Where are you all from? Are you all from Italy? Or is there other people tuning in? This is Katrina live from Dubai, your holistic beauty and wellness expert. And I'm here with you for the next half an hour, 40 minutes or so. And I thought today I would talk about emotional therapies because we're all having a bit of a hard time right now, huh? It's not easy. Hi Hyatt, my little friend in Abu Dhabi that I haven't seen for about a year now. How is it in Abu Dhabi? They're getting more stricter here in Dubai, so they're only allowing us out every 3 days. We can only go for groceries every 3 days now. So yeah, it's a little bit crazy. So I thought, we're 3 weeks in here now in Dubai. And it's tough on a lot of people, It's not easy being inside, especially here because it's the most beautiful time of the year to be outside. What don't you have in Abu Dhabi, sweetie? The lockdown, the 3 days. Yeah, I think maybe some people were abusing it, that's why. So they've made it a bit more strict. And I think the numbers went up for how many people had gotten the virus. So I believe... Well, I'm glad my phone is still working because just before I came on, I was fixing the iPad, the pod that it stands on, and it fell off and smashed on the floor. So down the left side of my the face of it, it's all smashed, but I can still kind of see myself and see all your comments. So I guess it's telling me it's time to get a new phone, which it really is. So I'll go for the iPhone 11. If you've got any more suggestions, let me know. I'm very computer illiterate, so I've had the iPhone for quite a few years now. So when I get used to something, I don't like to change it. It's too confusing for me. Yeah, thank God it's still working. 5 minutes before I come on live. So how are you all doing? How are you all coping? I work with a lot of different healing modalities, and the advice that I would give to people at the moment is to try and stay in your center. I think it's very important to have a daily routine, even though you're at home. What I do is I get up in the morning, I have my coffee, and then I do my exercise. So at least the exercise is done in the beginning of the day, and then you can get on with what else you have to do. There's been a lot of webinars lately. So many webinars. And people meeting up and people going online and people bringing their businesses online like I am. Although I've been working on that for quite some time, but I think this is giving me the extra push that I need. And yeah, I mean, unprecedented times, you know. We've had to really reevaluate our lives on many different levels. But the one thing we can't do is go into fear. Because in fear, it lowers the vibration, which in turn can make you ill, can make you low in your vitamins. So, you know, we must look at our diet, we must eat healthy foods, lots of vegetables and fruit, and we need to take vitamin C supplements, vitamin D. D is what we get from the sun, and it's one of the essential vitamins that we need for all functions of the body. So they say take between 5,000 to 10,000 IUs a day of vitamin D. Hello, Gaetano. Lovely to see you. Nice for you to join us. So I thought I would talk about emotional therapies today because, you know, we're all going through very frustrating times, I think, when you are told that you can't go outside, you can't do what you want to do, you can't go to the gym, you can't go and do your shopping when you want to do it, you can't visit your friends. So yeah, so it's a time for us to go within, to heal our inner child, to look at the things we need to change in our life, what we want to change in our life, and then go from there. So as I was saying, what helps me is that if I keep to a routine every day. So I'll exercise first after having my coffee, my organic coffee. I know the Italians always have good coffee anyway. Not a cappuccino, it's too much milk. Try and stick with oat milk or coconut milk or almond milk, are much better than cow's milk. It just clogs the arteries. And then I'll see what, hi Sabrina, nice of you to join me. And yeah, and then I'll do my online work, and then I'll see what webinars I have on. And so you need to stick to a routine because it helps you. Yeah, the Italians make the best coffee. I was supposed to be there now in Venice working with the Aman Hotel, which is an amazing hotel. George Clooney got married there. So if it's good enough for George, it's good enough for us, right? In the heart of Venice. And yeah, that's not happening, obviously. So I'm here in Dubai, being forced to work on my online project, to put all my things online. Oh, this is a bit loose. So how are you doing? Let me know. It doesn't just have to be me talking. Meditation is important at this time. Oh, you know each other. That's nice. Is Sarah in Dubai as well? Although Verderi, that sounds Italian. Ah, nice. So they're having their own conversation. That's okay. So, emotional therapies. I think what we need to do is just stay in the present moment, accept the situation, because we're not going to change it. So we have to think about what we can do with the tools that we have. Buongiorno, come stai, Ezio? And that's nice. You met on a course in Italy. How amazing. Yeah, to study, to dedicate yourself to discovery of my talents. Exactly. So for some people it is actually a gift, and they are actually enjoying it. And for the people that are still working from home, well, good for them, you know. But for the people that are struggling, get yourself into a routine. That would be my biggest advice to you. And try and meditate. Listen to balancing music, which would be the binaural beat music. Binaural beat music can be found online on YouTube. There's thousands and thousands of music to choose from. You can balance your chakras, you can get rid of fear, you can attract the love of your life. There's sleep meditations, there's energy meditations, there's each different chakra. You can have the hertz for that helps to balance that out. So there's lots and lots of things you can do to bring you back into alignment. And stay in the now, because in the now we have everything that we need, always. And we don't need anything more than what we have right now. So it's the monkey mind that starts thinking about the past or worrying about the future, and that creates anxiety that's actually not the truth. It's not the truth. It's the fantasy that you create in your mind. So try and staying in the present moment is a great tool, and remind yourself of it every day. Journal. Get a nice book, a nice journal, and write in it every day what you want to create in your life. That's another really great thing to do. I remember a time in my life when I was struggling a lot, and a healer told me to do that. And I remember she said that you have to do it for 1 month, but if you can do it for 3 months, it really heightens the manifestation. And whatever you write down, it could be 1 sentence, 1 word, 3 pages. There's no rule. You just don't look back. Because when the eyes see your writing on a piece of paper, the brain takes it in a different way. So you're able to manifest much quicker, and you're able to filter out the things that you don't need anymore in your life. It's quite an interesting exercise. And then the things that you thought that you wanted, you actually realize you don't want them anymore, and you've moved on to the next thing. And I can tell you, within 3 months, my life had changed drastically. So for any of you that don't do that, you should try it. And then another good thing to keep you positive is when you wake up in the morning, write down 10 things that you're grateful for. And before you go to bed at night, write down 10 things that you're grateful for. This is also a time to connect with family and friends online. You know, most of us are too busy. Yeah, and you see, this is the case, Sabrina, with a lot of people. They're not running around 10 hours a day. I think I said it the other day, get in touch with yourself. And this is what this is about, you know. If you're a spiritual person, if you believe that we're coming into a new world, you know, we needed this reset. We needed this reset to come back to ourselves, to think about what we want, to think about what's important to us, and to think about what we don't want, and to get rid of these things from our life. Because I firmly believe that when all the dust settles, as they say in English, we're stepping into a brand new world where there's much more love and light and peace and abundance. People are waking up to veganism, you know, the vegan diet. Stop killing the animals and start to eat vegetables and fruits and pulses, which are much better for us. So many people are awakening at this time. And I do believe that the good will outweigh the dark. We have not come this far just to come this far. I really believe that. So it's important for us to stay positive and really, you know, dream about what this new world's going to look like. We should all try and be in nature more. The trees, you know, all the rumors with 5G. 5G can't get through trees. It cannot penetrate trees. Did you know that? So, the more we can be around nature, then the more protected we are of any negative radiation that's coming onto our planet fast and furious. And yeah, we're missing the best weather in Dubai. May it starts to get a bit more hot, and it was beautiful and breezy this morning as I was walking around my car park at 9 o'clock with my neighbour who's also a healer. So we've been keeping each other company. Do you live alone? Do you live with your family? Let me know. Let me know what's going on with you. Keep your house clean. This is a time to really clean out your home. We'll have both only if I will change my life. Make it see it's not enough for me. Yeah, you're right. Of course you'll be able to, as long as you want to, then you'll be able to, Sabrina. The fact that you're aware of that is the first step to changing. And it's not about so much changing as it is coming into acceptance with yourself and doing things that bring you joy. We're at a point in this timeline where we have to work from the heart center. It's no longer about making money, thinking with the head, work. It's about what does your heart want you to do? What makes your heart sing? And that's what we have to go for. I think they're going to be doing away with money anyway. They're going to make it a one world currency, no? So that won't matter so much anyway. But what matters is that you have to do what you love to do. Hi Alessia, thank you for joining. And so, you know, all these things are super important, and it's a part of the bigger plan as to why we've been put in this position. If you follow the law that we're all responsible for our own life, then you'll know that we have put ourselves here on one level or another. It's our fault that we're in this position. Mother Nature has been crying out to be healed. And you know, look at all the positives that's happening. The skies have been clearer in years. The waters have been cleaner in years. There's dolphins turning up in Venice. I never thought I'd see the day that would happen. You see, you're unemployed and you've never been so happy. Great, amazing. Because know that if you're unemployed, it's because there's something better and you are no longer meant to be doing that job. You know, this is making a lot of people think. But we all had an ask. We all asked for something for this to happen. And I had to think about that for a while, but my ask was that I wanted to work from home full time. And here I am, working from home. So think about that. What did you ask for? Did you ask for more time? Did you ask for more time with your partner? Did you ask for more time with your family? Did you ask for less working hours? There was something that you asked for in order for you to be in this position. So think about what it is. Thank you, Gunhild. Thank you. Happy weekend to you too. It's the weekend here in Dubai. Friday and Saturday is our weekend. And then Sunday is the first day of the new week. So this is our big, Friday here is like a Sunday in the rest of the world. But people can't go to the mosque. They have to pray at home today. So yeah, so the roads are very much quieter. It's quite strange because Dubai is a 24/7 kind of city. So I was out yesterday or the day before, I think, and the roads are so quiet. The main road called Sheikh Zayed Road is so quiet. So it's a little bit strange. How is it like where you are? Where are you all from? Alicia, where are you from? Sabrina, where are you living? I'm assuming Italy, but where about in Italy? Hi, Michaela. Where are you from? Let me know. And if you have any questions for me, I'm quite happy to answer them. Another thing that helps me is my connection to God, to my angels, to my higher self. And you know, if I'm in a place where I don't know what to do, I just ask, give me guidance, show me, give me a sign, and the message will come. This is why meditation is so important right now. Oh, but in Milano, very nice. Very nice. And how is Milan? Quiet, huh? So what else can we do? We can burn incense, but incenses that actually clear negative energy are sage, sandalwood, frankincense, and oud. Oud is an Arabic fragrance that they use in their homes a lot here to take away the evil spirits. Napoli. I bet. Springtime in Europe. Gorgeous. Have you got a garden, Gaetano? All these people that have gardens are very lucky. At least you can go out in your garden, right? So let's pull some cards. See what we need to heal this week, shall we? I have beautiful healing cards. So let's give them a shuffle. Milan is terrible, is it? Yeah, I think it's going to take a while to get back into balance globally. I don't think there's anywhere that's exempt from that. What do you miss the most? What I miss the most is the gym and being able to go outside in this beautiful weather. because in the summer in Dubai you can't really go out, it's too hot. So let's see what we need to heal this week. Oh, our home. And 35 goes to 7, and 7's the number of spirituality. Beach and coffee catch-ups, yeah, freedom, exactly. So the home, so this is what we have to heal this week. So this would be a good week to really go through your home, clean out your cupboards, change things around. Hi Zoe, lovely to see you. Zoe's a wonderful healer from the UK that comes to Dubai regularly. Nice to see you, my darling. How's England? I hear you're being on lockdown for another 3 weeks. So, home card, you need to clean up your house. This is a really good week to do it, okay? We're in the middle of April now. Spring cleaning. We always say you should clean your house in the springtime. It makes way for the new, because we are stepping into a new world, a new way of being, doing, seeing. So pay attention to the home this week. What can you do to clean it up, to change it around, to shift the energy? Use incense, wash your crystals if you have any, wash your statues. Did you know that your statues and your deities have energy as well? They hold energy, they have a spirit within them. So I have angels around, I have Buddhas. You need to put them under the shower, give them a wash. They love it. You'll feel them saying thank you to you, honestly. It's amazing. So what else do we have to heal this week? Help from above. That's nice. And 27, if you take it down to 1 digit, is a 9, and 9 is about completion. So we've come full circle, and haven't we just? So help from above. So pray, talk to your angels, talk to your guides, ask for what you want. If you're not sure how you want to proceed ahead in your life, ask for help. The angels always want to support you, but if they don't know what to do, how can they help you? Ask for help. And they always love to prove themselves right. So they'll do their utmost to provide you for what you need and for what you've asked for. So remember that, you must always ask. And we have 11, 12 now, but 11 is the master number. So that's a sign that what I'm saying is correct. 11 is the gateway, it's a portal to a new dimension, it's the gateway to transformation. So make sure you focus on that this week. Home and praying, meditate, ask for what you want. It's very important. And then procrastination. That's a card specifically for me. I'm the biggest procrastinator ever. But procrastination and the number 8 is about balance. So it's like you have to find the balance in what you are doing. You know, don't beat yourself up. If you acknowledge it, accept it, sit with it, don't see it as right or wrong. Just accept the way it is right now. And then you take away the stress. So if you've been procrastinating, it's time to get up, clean your house, meditate, talk to the angels, and see what they have to tell you. And then the butterfly deck. We're in a time of transformation. Butterflies are transformation. Out of the chrysalis, opening their wings, ready to fly. It's very metamorphosis to a new you. That's another thing that I call what I do. I metamorphosize people from the inside out. Inner peace, outer beauty. With all the different modalities that I work with. Or retirement. You see, so this is very relevant right now because we are retiring from an old way of living. We are retiring from our old life because it's never going back to how it was. We're stepping into a new reality now. One that's much better than the one we left behind. Once we get through this shift, once we get through this transition, it's not going to be easy, but once we get through the other side, we're going to come into a whole new world of abundance, prosperity. People will come into unity, to love each other more, to be as one, to help each other more. How can you help your next door neighbor? What can you do for someone else? That's what it's all about right now. And then what else do we have? Does anybody want a card? Don't be shy. A couple of months to do things I like and to have time to understand how to change. You see, absolutely. You absolutely got what you asked for, right? Be grateful. That's amazing. So now, what can you do to start changing your life? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Hi Kieran, thanks for joining. That is really great. Relationship dynamics. You see, and this is all about relationship right now. It's relationship, first of all, with yourself, because all other relationship comes from you and goes out. So whatever you attract into you is what you're projecting. I do a program called Mirror Mirror, and it's about what you're projecting onto others. What are they showing you that you need to heal? So if you're living with family members, if you're living with your husband, your wife, your partner, things are going to come up for you now. Things that you have to look at and heal and get over. So this is very, very relevant now. And I do some great charts that clear relationship issues. I do it online. You just have to tell me what you want to clear, and then I work on the charts, and then I send you, a WhatsApp, and then I give you all the information. And you see, there it is again, heavenly signs. Look at the signs. Help from above. Look, help from above, heavenly signs. So this is double affirmation that, you know, if you're asking a question, look for a sign. What question have you been asking, Sabrina? The question of what you need. I like to have time to how to change my life. Okay, so you start with, what do you love to do? That's the question to start with. Write it down. Make a list of all the things you love to do. And then make a list of all the things you don't like to do. And then see how many of them from each list are doing, that you're still doing. And then circle 1 to number 5 of the things you most like to do. And the top 3 is where you have to go. That's what you have to look into more, because what you love to do comes naturally to you, doesn't it? So you want more, and when we're happy doing what we love to do, what happens? You attract more of the same to you, don't you? So we're really stepping into an age, the golden age of Aquarius. I'm Aquarius. It's very relevant for me. It's all about heart-centered work. What do you love to do? How can you help your fellow man? How can you help your neighbor? How can you be more loving and kind? And especially to yourself. We're all very hard on ourselves, right? And we also have to look at a new exercise program. That's maybe definitely for me as well. I've been doing the same sort of exercise for years. So, you know, exercise is very important. Movement. We have to move our bodies. Our bodies were made to move. So, you know, being stuck at home is not conducive to our natural being, which is movement. Our body needs to move for the organs to function, for the blood to flow, for the oxygen to circulate around our system. So do some yoga at home. Yoga is also very good for centering you and balancing you. Can someone give me the time? I don't have my clock in front of me. And you see the other card that fell out is self-care. So, you know, it's all around the same thing. We really have to take care of ourselves. How can we love and nurture ourselves at home? You know, do the face pack. You know, rub oil into your nails. Do the oil in your hair. People are not looking at you. You don't have to go out in public. Now is the time to nurture and love yourself. Go on a water fast. There's no better time to do a water fast than now. You are at home, you're safe, you're not going anywhere. It's a great time to detox. Water fasting really brings the body back into balance, into total realignment, faster than any other detox on the planet. If you ask all the homeopathic doctors, they will all tell you if you're sick, do a water fast. And it really, really works. So we have many, many, many positive opportunities that we can be doing right now. Which one are you going to choose? That's the question. So I think on that note, I'll finish today. Thank you so very much for joining me. My next live at 4 will be on Monday. So tell your friends, come and join me, have questions for me. Anything wellness, beauty, holistic, nutrition, superfoods, crystals, color therapy. There's so much we can talk about. Do the exercise, Sabrina. Do it. You'll be amazed. Because when we write things down, you can have it in your head, but when you write it down on a piece of paper and your brain sees it, it takes it in completely differently. And then the subconscious mind gets to work to unravel everything. And that's when you get the aha moment. And you can really see what you need to do to move forward. And then and then do that between now and Monday. And then on Monday, we can discuss it again and see how far you've come. Okay. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay positive, and give love to somebody, anybody that's around you. Take care.